Do you mind if we have a look round the room?
Well, she was sharing with someone. I mean, you just can't go barging in there like that, you know?
We, do have a warrant.
Well, in that case, let me show you the way. Jean.
Look, I told you, leave me alone, will you?
Jean, the cops are here. They got a warrant to search the room.
Oh, hang on. I won't be a minute. What's up?
Well, Hazel's in a bit of trouble. She's been passing stolen money.
Well, she's not here. She didn't leave anything.
We know that, Mrs. Carter, but we'd like to have a look around anyway.
Aw, Jean, you're supposed to keep this room tidy.
Well, I'm sorry. The maid hasn't been in today.
How long have you been sharing this, room with Miss Kent?
Long enough.
You didn't like her?
Oh, she was all right. For a booze artist.
I thought you ran a dry ship here, Miss
Yeah, I
Carter.
do. Sometimes they sneak it in.
Did she leave anything else behind?
No, I told you.
Did she ever say anything about where she might be heading?
No. All she ever talked about was getting her kids back and boozing. Hey, that's mine.
All right, Gary. Did Kent ever tell you anything about her family, aunts, cousins or someone?
No. Look, why all these questions? She was no friend of mine. I just had to share a room with her, that's all.
All right, Mrs. Carter. Just checking. Mrs. Barbara Veitch.
It belongs to a friend of mine. I've got to give it back to her.
Then you won't mind me running a check on it, will you?
No, of course not.
Gary, send Jim up, will you?
In the rec room at the old Wentworth Nick. Lizzie got drunk, Maxie went punk, and I got disgustingly sick. Yeah. Bev passed out under the table, Lil passed out under the chair. When Margot passed out, the party was great. But Po-Face turned up at 7:45. Discovered that B had passed out the gate.
Beauty Butler, Chrissy, that was terrific.
Come on, Angie, hit the flaming thing.
I knew that wall hanging would come in use for something.
Hey, hang on. Keep it down a minute, will you? Otherwise we'll have Po-Face back in here. Look, I think it's been a damn good party. And I reckon we deserve it too, let off steam after the last couple of weeks. But there's a few people we've got to thank. First of all, we should thank Davo for giving us permission to have the party. And then we should thank Lizzie and her friends at Woodridge for supplying the grog. But I don't want you to forget the other reason why we're here. We're all used to seeing faces come and go in here. Women come in, you make friends with them, and then they leave. Some come back, some don't. Barbara wasn't in here very long and she didn't make too many friends. But no one deserves the rotten deal she got. As for Mouse, she's a bloody nuisance most of the time, wasn't she? Always poking her nose in where it wasn't wanted. And under your feet. But she was one of us. And...
Yeah, well, here's to Mouse and Barbara. God send.
Thanks, Chrissy.
I told you, love. You got nothing to feel guilty about.
Oh, come on, you lot. It's supposed to be a party, isn't it? I'll make with the party.
20-0, my way. Are you ready? Oh, now that was my fault.
Yeah, better, wouldn't
it? He used to give me roses. I wish he it could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare, waking up alone. On the inside, the roses grow. They don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.